BBS. BBS. Blackberg Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.
REED-BBS. BBS. Oh, by the way, Tszyu, 24 wins, 1 loss, 17 KOs, will be fighting for the IBF Super Welterweight title this Saturday against defending champion Russia's BAKHRAM Murtazaliev. It looks like Murtazaliev, I think it's pronounced Murtazaliev, spelled like Murtazaliev. But during the presser, they kept pronouncing it Murtazaliev. So I will make every effort to pronounce it the way I heard in the presser, Murtazaliev. Defending champion is 22-0, 16 KOs. October the 19th, Orlando, Florida. The first free Amazon Prime Video Premier Boxing Champions main event. Headlined by Tszyu, of course. Tszyu also headlined the first Amazon Prime Video PBC pay-per-view card, The Bloodbath with Sebastian Fundur, the lone L on Tszyu's otherwise shiny, pristine record. But back to Tszyu versus BAKHRAM Murtazaliev. And is it me, or is my man Murtazaliev, is his eyes crossed as fuck in the fight poster? And the thing about cross-eyed motherfuckers, if you stare too long, too deep into them crossed eyes, your shit will cross also. He's got them deep set eyes. He crazy deep set eye motherfucker. Some of his pics, his eyes look crossed. Others, they don't. I guess it depends on what angle you catch him at. But you gotta watch them cross-eyed dudes. You never quite know where they're looking or what they're thinking. Tevin Farmer looking ass. So yeah, never get in a staring contest with a cross-eyed man. That's their wheelhouse, but I digress. Murtazaliev, as I said in my last Tszyu Murtazaliev video, he's a good-sized super welterweight. He's tall, aggressive, volume punching. He loops quite a bit, though. I've watched more footage than I had the last time around. He loops his shots almost to a detriment. He's very, very much wide open down the middle. He reminds me of, I said then that he reminded me of Serhii Bohachuk, who just lost a close fight to Virgil Ortiz. I'm going to rephrase that to a poor man's Serhii Bohachuk. That's what Murtazaliev appears to be to me. After researching him, initially I found Murtazaliev was never on his back foot. That was in the highlights I had seen until I came across the vacant IBF title-winning effort versus Jack Culcay. The 5'7", 39-year-old Jack Culcay, 4 L's coming into the fight, and just 14 KOs in 33 wins. Murtazaliev, he had to overcome adversity in the Culcay fight. Murtazaliev appeared to be hurt and or on unsteady legs several times versus Culcay. I just read off his KO record to you. Culcay, he ain't Tszyu, to say the least. Culcay is world-class, for certain. He's a world-class fighter, but he's not of the same class as Tszyu, and I expect that to show on fight night, that gulf in class. KOSTYA Tszyu, celebrated father of Tszyu, former undisputed super lightweight champion, 3-belt era. He will also be ringside in Orlando for this fight, his son's fight. And this will be the first since Tszyu's debut in December of 2016. This will be KOSTYA's first fight there live. Couple Tszyu and Murtazaliev quotes. Tszyu said, "I'm preparing for the best version of myself and being present for every second of the fight. I haven't thought much about Murtazaliev, to be honest. I know he's tough and dangerous, but it's me who's in the ring. A perfect fight would take 30 seconds, but I'm not looking for the knockout. I'm just looking to show the dog in me, and I'm ready to get that feeling back. Now, through his interpreter/manager, Igor Klimas, Murtazaliev said, the best part of fighting Tszyu is that he won't run. He is coming to fight. I love fighting in the center of the ring. It's going to be a great fight for the fans to watch on Saturday night. His quote ties into my point about him having not seen him off his back foot again until those lukewarm highlights. And he beat Cupcake. He stopped him in the 11th round, if I'm not mistaken, but it just wasn't an impressive performance. And when you tell me, oh, that's his title-winning effort, that's the fight that put him in position to face a Tszyu, it leaves a lot to be desired to me, to say the least. It'll be entertaining, but short of another epic elbow-inducing cut that bleeds like a fucking and drips like a faucet, Murtazaliev, he gets stopped here. He gets stopped. 7-8 rounds max, or he takes a heinous, eventually one-sided 12-round ass whipping. But go ahead and bet on the stoppage, though. REED-BBS, BBS. Black Burp Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Televisión! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.